The greatest consequence of being a convicted criminal. I'm walking to Nobu in Newport Beach to have dinner with Michael Santos and Matthew Boyer, and on the way I had a conversation with a journalist who asked me that question. It's easy to think the greatest consequence, let me go this way. It's easy to think the greatest consequence would be pleading guilty. All of the Department of Justice press releases, going to prison. Those experiences aren't great, and as you're going through them, there's no doubt you tell yourself, this is the worst. Nothing is worse than this, and then something else happens, you're like, this is the worst. I'm like, wait, I'm a contradiction. I felt this way today, a different way another day. That's life, that's the way it works. A few days ago, someone I don't know called and said, I want to join your team. I spoke with him for a few minutes. I said, I don't think it's going to work. He then called the next day and said, hey, I'm going to leave a negative review unless you give me money. I'm like, I don't know you. You were never a client, and now you're in the extortion game. Do you want to go back to prison? A couple of months ago, I filmed a video that went viral with a couple of million views. And with that comes really good and bad comments. People saying, you speak too professionally, it's too smooth, I can see why you're a criminal, you're a thief, you only have a nice watch or a nice car because you are a thief, there is no other way. And when I read those comments or I hear someone try to extort me, here's what happens. Nothing. There's a total indifference because of my conviction. And with that indifference comes a sense of isolation, because I don't think a lot of people can relate to that. There's a loneliness that accompanies it. When I was a defendant, I took everything to the extreme. Every email from my lawyer, every phone call with my lawyer, I would take it to the extreme. I would freak out. I was too emotional. Now on the flip side, total indifference to the bad and the good. You've been to prison. What is the greatest consequence of your criminal conviction?